PC versus console. It's ultimately what you want, but however you slice it. But yeah, definitely as far as resolutions, at the very least, if you're gonna get a console, at least because you're gonna at least be able to get the better quality images.
Yeah, you can buy like a 32-inch,
exactly.
120 hertz. Even get like a 3D monitor, whatever you want. 1920 by 1080, like a 32-inch Samsung with a 2 millisecond response time. A 10 million to 1 contrast ratio. Always going to be better than an HD TV.
Yeah, and you may you may not get the tessellation stuff just by getting a monitor. That's not going to give you tessellation. It's not going to give you the DirectX 11 like having a PC would.
If I could download a graphics card,
I would. It's definitely going to make it a lot clearer. It's definitely going to make it a lot clearer.
I wish you could download hardware. I wish you could.
I know, right? Alright, so that about wraps up that. We went a little bit over, so this is going to be trailing on to the next video.
Okay, so next video we're gonna cover user-friendly, and then storage and all that other stuff. Hello and welcome to KillTech TV. My name is Kevin, and I have Anthony here with me today. This is part 4, PC versus console debate. We're gonna wrap up a little bit from last episode of monitors and stuff, because we need to finish this up a bit, and then we're gonna go into user-friendly, ability, storage, and if we have enough time we're going to do mobility, but if we don't then we're going to put that in part 5 with our other topics. Yeah, let's go into monitors and stuff. Okay, so we covered why we think a monitor is good for just Xbox stuff, why not get an HD TV, but what you're getting with a monitor for PC, what you're going to get. So
that's where big boys play.
Definitely. Okay, so I mean, there's 2 major graphics cards brands. I mean, there was like 6 total, but the 2 major graphics card brands at the moment are NVIDIA and ATI, or I should say AMD. My bad. AMD has rightfully claimed the name of the graphics card company they bought back in 2006. So, NVIDIA and AMD. So, what you're getting with these for just monitor support now, NVIDIA, you're going to get 3D surround vision, that's their multi-monitor display, and AMD you're going to get Eyefinity, which is their multi-monitor display. Now for NVIDIA, you need 2 graphics cards to run multiple monitors.
You get 2 graphics cards. A lot of the good thing about NVIDIA too.
The good thing about NVIDIA is having the multi-monitor display is you can have 3 DVI monitors. You don't necessarily need DisplayPort. You're converted to HDMI. You don't need HDMI, or you don't need DisplayPort. You can do 3 DVI monitors on 2 graphics cards, on 3 monitors. Now with AMD, you can only have 1 graphics card. Now I like Eyefinity a bit better, because let's say you bought a 5870 Eyefinity edition, you can have 6 monitors hooked up to 1 graphics card.
You can actually support, I think, what's the max now? What, 24 that you can get, which is a little bit
24 monitors in Eyefinity.
Yeah, but you can
round of applause to AMD. Woo!
They got it going in that aspect.
Got it going.
Alright, so as far as that goes, yeah, definitely you're gonna have Eyefinity, you're gonna have that, so you can get your 3 monitors, your 6 monitors, whatever you want. If you want more than 3, I would definitely go with the Eyefinity with AMD, no doubt.
I'd definitely go no bezel monitors, because I hate bezels. So stupid.
NVIDIA and a lot of the new companies, there's a couple of generic companies that are doing it now. They're making solid panel monitors that support Eyefinity, which is nice. They're already curved, everything, so you get the same immersive quality without the bezels. It's very nice. So,
like 4 monitors, 1 big monitor.
Yep.
It's immersive.
Now let's talk about as far as pluggability. I know on a AMD card, I'm not very sure about the NVIDIA, that's more your ballpark. I know on AMD, there's a vast amount of choices that you can do. They usually offer, it's basically the equivalent to like a mini HDMI, but I guess it's more of a USB or whatever they call it. I'm not sure.
Display.
Yeah,
there's DisplayPort.
It's just like a mini display. It's like a mini DisplayPort. Basically, what you can do with that is you can get an adapter from that and actually take from 1 mini DisplayPort and actually get 4 more monitors off of just 1 mini DisplayPort. So what's cool about that is a few of the graphics cards, you know, they have like 4 or 5 mini display ports, plus the DVI, plus the VGA, plus the HDMI, especially if you're getting the double slot cards. So what that means is, you know, you're going to have a lot of versatility there. You can get, you know, a DVI and a VGA if you want to, you know, if you're more of a business person. You know, you can have the different resolutions and all that stuff and still be able to use Eyefinity.
Definitely. So like with the NVIDIA versus AMD aspect for with the monitors and stuff, I would AMD. You're looking for multi-monitor support. AMD's the way to go. Not NVIDIA. NVIDIA isn't quite there yet. Not there. NVIDIA, AMD stomps them in that aspect.
Exactly. Now, if you're looking for 3D, you're definitely gonna want to go with NVIDIA. They do have better 3D support. I gotta admit that.
Fuck yeah,
their
yo.
3D television that they have, or their 3D monitors, they're
got
very
them glasses
nice,
and
very crisp. They're pricey though. You're gonna pay a lot for that. NVIDIA tends to run a lot more than an ATI card does.
Definitely.
Especially monitors too. So again, as far as the consoles, you know, versus that, ultimately, display-wise, you're going to want to get a monitor. If you're looking for more ports, if you're looking for higher resolutions, get a PC for gaming. If you're looking for, you know, less tessellation, but a decent resolution, get a console with a monitor. It's as simple as that. Alright, the next subject that we're going to cover...
Well, for Eyefinity, you know, you can, I mean, depending on, you know, what card you're going to get. If you're going for 24 monitors, I mean, you could get, like... You could Crossfire 4 5870 Eyefinity edition, 6 monitors per card. You know, that's 24 monitors. Or you can go with 12 monitors and go with 2 5970 Eyefinity edition, Black edition cards. And it's going to be about $2,000 for 2 cards. But, you know, you're going to get great performance, and Crossfire scaling's amazing. As well as with AMD, with the new driver release, their 11.1, I got to give it to them. Their new drivers are pretty good. I heard a lot. Overclock.net, I heard a lot of good you know, stuff about these new drivers from AMD. So I think that you know, they're actually
True that.
the drivers are gonna finally be better. But
yeah, definitely that would, I hate to say it, definitely goes to PC. Next thing that we're going to cover is user friendly. What's going to be, you know, the best thing that fits your experience? What are you looking for in something like that? You know,
which one's
really
user
all
friendly?
Depends on personal preference. So
Xbox is really user friendly, but PC is more complicated. And they're all user friendly if you have the knowledge to, you know, use them. I think, you know, I'm a PC user. You know, I've played console. You know, I'm not going to be biased about this, but I think PC is user friendly because, you know, I'm more you know, used to a PC.
Now, see, the thing where that comes into, as far as the amount of user friendly, as far as, you know, you're going to be able to plug this thing in and instantly understand it, it's definitely going to be the Xbox 360. Why? Well, they tend to go more visual aspects, you know. They got their nice flashy buttons, their nice flashy menus. You're going to be able to flick through things real fast, especially with their new menu upgrades that they've done. So you're going to be able, as far as user-friendly, as far as, you know, you're just going to get on, be able to understand it, it's definitely going to be the Xbox 360.
It's kind of like a Mac, but
yeah.
you know, we don't talk about Macs because Macs suck.
Exactly.
So
then you're going to have, you know...
Macs, no, it's in the channel for you.
You're going to have Macs, yeah, you're going to have Mac haters on here now.
Mac haters.
Yeah, if
you hate.
If you look at the aspect of that, though, like the PS3... It's a good platform. I've noticed the PS3, there was a lot less kids on the PS3 versus the Xbox. Why is that? The flashy graphics on an Xbox 360 tends to appeal more to the younger genres of gaming. It's going to have a lot better, you know, menus and things like that. It's going to be easier to understand. If you're looking for a semi-advanced console, you're going to want to go PS3. It's a little bit harder of an interface, but it's a good one. It seems more advanced. It has that solid feel to it. PC, it's going to be the hardest interface of them all, ultimately. I mean, everybody uses a PC, but a lot of people don't understand them, per se. So, as far as gaming and understand how your game's going to work and perform for you, the PC is going to be the hardest, but it's going to also be the most worthwhile. it's going to be the best investment that you can get as far as, you know, you're going to have more options. Xbox 360 is going to have the least amount of options as far as that stuff goes, but it's going to be fairly easy to understand. So, you know, it ultimately breaks down to, you know, what you want personally. I mean,
yeah, I definitely think that, you know, PC is the best way to go because multiple options with, you know, you don't necessarily, you know, have to play a game on PC. You know, PC you can do way more than playing games. You know, I'm a gamer. I like playing games on PC, but when I'm not playing games, you know, I like going on YouTube. I mean, you can do that, you know, I'm pretty sure on an Xbox if they have internet. I really don't know what these Xboxes have nowadays.
You can do, I'm pretty sure you can do YouTube. I'm not, you know, 100% sure. I know
on PS3 you can do internet as well.
An actual web browser, so I'm not sure if they've added that yet in the Xbox 360, but I know for sure PS3 you're going to be able to check your mail, you're going to be able to do all that stuff really easy.
One thing that PC has over consoles is torrents. Torrents.
No,
you cannot torrent on a console. You cannot torrent on a console.
That's true.
Yo,
That's true. You
cannot.
Watch back with that stuff, but you know, ultimately, that's something. If you're willing to take that risk,
if you're into this, if you're into it, we're not saying that we do it. We're not saying that we do it. We might. You know, you can take risk. You can torrent, but you know, it's all you. If you want to do it, we're not saying to do it, but if you want to do it, you do it. It's what you want to do. So, user friendly. User friendly could go into what other options you could get with it with like with PS3 you have Blu-ray already built in. With Xbox 360 you have to buy Blu-ray player separate.
You do get HDMI support, you know, from a standalone.
Yes. Now with Xbox, if you want all these other features, you have to buy separate things to hook up to it. You have to buy, like, I don't think Xbox has HDMI in it already, does it?
Yeah, it has an HDMI player.
It's
the standard low
720p. I know it had like coaxial and all that stuff, but wow, I forgot that it did.
That is the standard problem, though. I think the arcade ones didn't come with it. One of the versions didn't come with it, like when they first released.
I had the Halo edition. That's what I.
But you had the 6-cable HDMI, and then they actually added a little HDMI port.
Yeah,
that's
another
thing that you need to talk about.
The coaxial and
that's
the
analog. Thing you need to talk about though too, because gaming consoles, you're not getting. You know, they may say that they're 1080p HD ready, but you're not actually getting that. Most consoles run basically a high-end version of 720p. It supports it on, you know, a 1080p TV. It looks good. It's going to look HD, but really you're just getting a high-end 720p image. That's just how it is.
Now it ties into like what the fuck is what does this P have to do with the numbers before? I mean, it's all about the width. You know, it's all about the width, the height to the width. You know, how many pixels.
Really
Me personally, I like 1920 by 1200. That's what I like. 1200p. You still get full HD.
That's better.
You can
than
still
HD.
You can still watch 1080p videos on 1200. I just think 1200 is going to cost you a lot more. I mean, like the monitor, like $300 to $400 just for a really cheap 1920 by 1200. Yeah. But I think for gaming and stuff, 1920 by 1200 looks really, really, really good versus a 1080p. But
all right, so that about wraps up this video.
Whatever you wanted.
We're gonna wrap up this
let's go on to storage. Yep. Do we have enough time?
We're gonna go ahead and go into the next video. We're hitting 12 minutes, so we're not gonna really have enough time to talk about it.
See you guys in the next video.
Peace. See you in the next video. Peace.